Welcome back, and we're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by Dr. Ahmad Badr, our tourism expert. Dr. Ahmad, a very good afternoon to you, sir.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon to you and to all the audience.
Thank you so much for joining us, Doctor. Now, a wonderful step, is to allow Egyptian and foreign, amateur photographers to shoot lots of different areas around the country without obtaining a permit, as long as it's for non-commercial use. How do you see this new step, Doctor?
Well, that's a great step, really. Tourism all about freedom and, moving around and having photography. And photography is just, it's memories. It's not just, for most of the people, it's memories.
Yes.
And now with the social media, everybody's using social media, so everybody's posting their pictures all around the world. So definitely having, especially tourists, post their photography around Egypt, not only in the sites but also, outside. Some places like Tahrir Square or any the streets of Cairo, or even in the new cities. Definitely that's very helpful. And also now, as everybody's having cameras in their phones, so controlling the photography is not easy as it used to be before.
Yes.
Before it was just a camera and it was easy to detect, to detect it. Now it just, with your phone you can capture anything, and also with the long zoom cameras you can be somewhere away from the place that you want to shoot and shoot it from distance.
Yes.
So maybe one day that was for security measurements, but now, with the old technology, everything is online anyway, so you don't need for that. So that's a great
Indeed.
decision.
Absolutely.
Indeed, yes.
Right. Dr. Ahmad, now tell me a bit about some of the considerations, that must be taken into account, especially when taking photos in museums or archaeological sites. I know for a fact that camera flashes, etc., are not allowed indoors. What else needs to be kept in mind to allow the easy access for photographers? And as you said, they're all for the memories, really, of the visitors to these areas.
Well, inside the archaeological areas and museums, as you said, using, especially in the closed areas, using the flash is not allowed, because flashes, along the time, they will harm
the artifacts.
The places, they will harm the artifacts, exactly, yes. So it's not allowed, and I think the same is all around the world, not just in Egypt. So for now, also, inside all the archaeological sites and museums, using of cameras is allowed for personal usage, not professional usage. If somebody wants to shoot a movie or something, this is another story.
Permits
but
need to be obtained.
Exactly, yes. But anyway, I wish also for that to make it even, more easy. Whoever wants to shoot inside professionally, it takes some time, and it takes, sometimes different, not just the ministry or the Supreme Council of Antiquities to approve, but other officials need to approve that. So I hope this will be even easier. Imagine if we're having an international movie, with a big star shooting in Egypt, and the whole world will see it. This is considered a free publicity for Egypt. So this is something I wish should be easier and easier and easier. There are some other countries around us that shooting movies now is part of their national income. So, and I think we have more than any other country in terms of modern sites, ancient sites, historical sites, natural sites, you name it. So why don't we become the leaders of this? Especially we have the know-how, we have all the cinema, industry in the region. We have everything for it.
Absolutely.
So exactly. So for the tourists to go inside and have their pictures, again, that's memories for them and that's publicity for us. And also, there are some things that are not allowed, and for this also, I wish it would be taken away. Something like, if you have a tourist wants to dress like a pharaoh and have his or her picture inside maybe the pyramids or one of the museums or one of the archaeological sites, that's not allowed. And I have no idea why. Really, nobody knows why. Why somebody can ancient Egyptian dress and have their pictures inside. They need the permission. Why? I don't know. I wish also for that to be taken into consideration and to allow everybody to, whoever wants to dress like Egyptians and have the pictures, it's okay, fine, as long as they are not dressing in inappropriate
or
way.
imposing on any other person's privacy as well.
Exactly. Exactly. That's out of question, of course.
Yes, absolutely right. Dr. Ahmad Badr, our tourism expert, thank you so much, sir, for your insight and for joining us on today's edition of Cairo Local Time.